Wednesday, April 30th, March Vivo live streams a unique musical theatrical piece by composer Cesar Camarero called How to Climb a Ladder Without Steps, combining spoken word, action, music, and video. Uh, I'm very enthusiastic about getting as much theater as possible online, so I'm always happy when we see someone that. So I'm doing something more than just promoting classical music, which I love, but there are all sorts of performing arts we want to promote. So I'm happy about this. This will be at 6 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday, but usually there's about a half an hour of talk before they actually start the music, and usually it's in Spanish. So if you get to it by 6:30 Central European time, you'll be fine. That'll be noon on the East Coast and 9 in the morning on the West Coast. Now, what is this? What is this all about? Well, you see there in the photograph, you see that in the lower left-hand corner, that's Cesar Camarero. He's the composer, and he composed this piece based on a text by Virginia Noguera, which was inspired by a story by Stanley J. Reeve about a man who becomes fascinated with an unknown woman. And he starts taking photographs of her and videos, and this evolves into a whole story, which questions the perception of reality and its representation, and how often does that happen in relationships. Anyway, the whole thing is put together by a group called Taller Sonoro, which you can translate that as the Sound Lab, and they're in the picture on the lower right-hand side of that. Now, to do this, they brought in the actress. She's referred to as Fruit Do there in English because that's what the translation gives. But her real name is Rocio de Frutos, and Manolo Caro. Those are the two actors in this piece. And Taller Sonero has been doing this kind of stuff for 24 years, but they got into this what they call the melodrama format about 7 or 8 years ago. They've premiered more than 300 works, recorded 6 CDs, and given more than 250 concerts. Whatever they're doing and whatever you may end up thinking of it, if they've been doing it for 24 years, it's got to be of value to some people, or they wouldn't still be around doing it. So I commend this to you as something more than just classical music.